Hey guys, it's Robert Stinsky, the Polish Avenger, and I want to make a quick video on something that I had to do out of necessity. I'm getting ready to do this chambering right here. That is a 375 Shatak, and just for some reference, 300 Win Mag. And right there's the base of the case on the Shatak. That's what you're looking at. Of course, this is just a finishing reamer. That's just something to give you a little reference. So anyway, I've got a customer, and he supplied his own barrels. This is a 35-inch blank, Pac Noir, stainless steel. And he bought the reamers, basically bought just about everything I needed. Well, I did not have pilots, removable pilots for anything 375. Largest pilots I have right now are 358. This is the first one I've done in 15 years of doing this. So, just as reference, here's some standard pilots on different varying sizes for different calibers. This looks like a 20 cal. That's a 30 cal. This looks like it might be a 20 cal as well. So what I had to do, these are $8 or $9 a piece from PTG, plus shipping. So instead of ordering a whole set, and I might do more of these chamberings, it's hard to say. So I'm just not going to invest the money in the pilots right now. I hate to get them and then have them sit in the drawer for who knows how long. But you never know, word of mouth, that's how a lot of things get around. So, since I didn't have a pilot, we're machinists. What do? Well, I can make that. So, I actually made one out of something a little bit different. I wanted to try it. I don't have any doubts that it's going to work. It was actually a little tougher. I don't want to say tougher to machine, but there are a few tricks that you can do to make it work out. And I've actually made pilots before. These are hardened and ground, but I've made them a certain way and polished them and stuff, and it doesn't take very long if you know what you're doing, and they work great. But for this one, for a one-time deal, I got that right there. That is some solid PTFE plastic. So, I machined it out. Actually mic'd this. You machine it out large. So I machined it out large and did a bore check with it. And it fits great. I've done went in the barrel with it. This is just a pilot rod that this is a number 3. You can put different pilots on to check the bore diameter to see which pilot that you actually want to use when you're chambering your rifle. Deltronics pins will do the same thing, but you have to end up cutting off, like on this chamber end right here, you would have to cut off so much to actually get into the rifling to check with the Deltronics pins, and those are great. I know a lot of guys that use that, so I've got a couple different riflesmith buddies that do use that. But with this right here, this rod, I can stick that pilot on there and screw the set screw on there, and then I can actually go in there, just about to exactly where this pilot itself is going to be in the barrel. So, I made this out of plastic, PTFE, and it fits great. It's not too tight, it's just like a pilot, and I forget what I mic'd it at for the bore dimension anyway. So we're going to try that out when I end up chambering this rifle. And just wanted to do a small video on something that if you don't have it and you don't want to wait, or you don't want to have it sitting in there in your drawer for very long, but that's what happens sometimes, The machines are expensive, but all the tooling is where the real expense is at. So I'm going to give this a try. I think it's going to work out great. I don't think the cutting oil is going to do anything to it, but what I'm not saying is this is going to be an everyday thing. This is something to use on this, because I don't have these pilots right now. I could call Dave Kipp up. Hey Dave, ship me, 10 different pilots. You're looking at $125, $130, and that's with shipping, which is great. Dave's got great products, and that's basically what I use. But right now I'm going to try this, and we're going to see how it works. And I might do a little video on after it's done, show concentricity and stuff like that. So hope you guys have learned something. It's just something, a quick little trick that you might be able to use, and I'll give everybody an update.